And here we go. Hopefully microphone is okay. Well, it seems to be peaking, but seems to be okay. I did check this time. So, yeah. Anyways, well then indeed, greetings to everyone who's, I suppose, watching. Yeah, I always suppose you're watching, because you never know, you may be just listening. In any case, well, today's perhaps not going to be action full, so listening is a thing that you can do always as well. In any case, it's Saturday, and indeed a little bit more relaxing sort of a stream was in mind today. So I decided to go back to my secondary account on Elite Dangerous and explore a little bit. Filming things, or just even simply getting my fucking ass to a place or two to film. So yeah. Anyways, let's see who we got in them chats today. So starting with the Twitch, might as well, right? Gil Huli. Lee Huli. There we go, sorry. Then Ali, nice to see you once more. Mr. Hey, and for now it's about it. Anyways, as for that YouTube sides, oh boy. Robert, Guerra Marinero, nice to see you. Ice Warrior, Alpha, Chronox? Chronox, yeah, there we go. And capital ship fighting, right, so I've done capital ship fighting, but the thing that you have to remember in Elite Dangerous, capital ships are, or rather haven't, been changed since the launch of the game, back in 2014. And they're very low poly, they're very old, and boring to fight, sorry, but it just simply is. Anyways, as Acid Rain and Sour Cream and, well, all the other Latvians in them chats, ciao, and whatnot else, right? Whatever people say. Veci Cici, God, it'll be Veci Cici. Koksvater be. Yeah. No, yeah. Ciao. Yeah. And Italians as well. Ciao. If there is any, I suppose. Anyways, all the greetings indeed to you as well. Alright, so your friendly neighborhood drug dealer. That's a name. Not the worst or best name in the chats that I've seen, but it's somewhere up there. Greetings to you as well. Aren't we friendly, right? Right, Pope Lopez, nice to see you. Commander RN, Jesus Prime, Hector, who else we got? Surly, or Surly? Surly, I suppose. Platypus, greetings. Matthew, nice to see you. Greta, hey. Man liekas, tas atbildēja tev jautājumu uzreiz, bet vienalga. Celadrai, who else we got? Hector again, Mickey, nice to see Big Black Burger. Actually, speaking of big black burgers, there apparently is a new trend in culinary, in specific places of the world, that basically making everything black or dyeing everything dark or black or whatnot else. That includes bread and so on and so forth. And from my experience, anything that is black when it comes down to food or dark, or no, not dark, but yeah, just literally colored with a dye, right? The food coloring and all that stuff tastes like crap. It really does taste like crap, and it's not like the taste of charcoal or anything like that. Oh, that'd be fine, right? It'd be very dry, but whatever. The dyed foods and so on and so forth just don't taste that well. That's the thing. And speaking of that, you never should put that in kvass, because kvass is great, yes. Kvass alone is wonderfully, depending on what type it is, but brownish, dark brown, what it does, and it tastes great, you know. Well, beer too, right? Apparently. Even colorless things are great. Some would say vodka would be one of those things, but yeah. Distilled 100% alcohol, right? That'd be better, right? Alexa Garvard, hey, what's up? Let's see what else we got. Haztech, nice to see Databyte as well. Curtis, hey, evening to you. What else we got? Momo, nice to see you. Rickson from the Twitch side and Skidder as well. Good morning. Wait, hold on. If it's morning for you right now, then you must like yeah, that'd be Americans, right? By the end of the stream, if it's morning for you, then that would be Australians. I usually stream for 3 hours, so it's more or less like that. Anyways, Jonathan, greetings. Commander Stonegrow, nice to see ya. Jamie, nice to see you as well. Haven't seen you in a little bit, so hey, nice to see you once more. Jacob, hey. Tom, another Matthew or the same Matthew? Well, plenty of those around. Mr. Zeratul, yes, love your work you put out there, keep it up. Well, thank you, I try. Especially with the last couple of videos I pushed myself to try new things and definitely improve in editing, as well as structure and all that stuff. So if you want to see basically the pinnacle of TheYamiks video making in one regard, you can always, go and check that kind of a documentary about Counter-Strike. I put quite a lot of work in it and all that stuff. It was definitely first time I've done something like that, and yeah, it was interesting. Editing wise though, what would be the most difficult video that I've done editing wise? Probably one of the idiots of Araxis? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. I need to go back and take a look and start to remember what I made. But anyways, Mark, nice to see you as well. Let's see, Jacob, yes. William, nice to see you as well. How's your father? Yes, greetings. Unacceptable lobster, nice to see. What did I tell you about going outside the bubble, mister? Wait, you told me something about going out the bubble? I don't know. I usually suppress bad advice, but at least here be no Targoids. Yes, at least there are no Targoids here, so I mean, it's either good or bad. I don't know. I'm not sure really. Anyways, what's my favorite class? It's Silvex. Well, Silvax actually. Let's see. Favorite class. Let's see. I don't know. If I had tasted a homemade class, then that probably is a long time ago, or was a long time ago. So at this point, I'd say the best one would be Ilcium Nefiltrates. Probably gonna go and take a look at what is the class that they gave me in the Central Market. That easily my class, but whatever. Anyways, Maxime, Yamiks, I couldn't watch your stream yesterday. Can explain you. Can you explain POV about the interstellar failure in one word? Right. So interstellar failure. Right. So the whole interstellar happening thing in Elite Dangerous that the developers are putting out right now is basically a boring thing. First of all, the first phase of it was literally a vote, and what would make that vote even worse is the fact that they didn't put the vote in game, like in the menus, in any of these menus. They didn't implement such a thing. What they did implement is, let's go vote on forums. That was the stupidest fucking thing ever, really was. Afterwards, the next stupidest thing was just Ferry failed to be transported, or rather placed on a server, or rather, whenever every week developers make a server maintenance, basically put servers offline for a couple of minutes and do the maintenance, where they basically upload the new galaxy values for specific markets, teleport mega ships around the place, you know, so that they would be quote-unquote jumping from place to place, and so on and so forth. So basically that sort of thing. Yeah, they failed to do that with the ferry and had to take it down, or what the fuck happened, or it crashed. I don't remember exactly. Somebody who played at that point probably knows better. But in any case, so yeah, that was a failure, and now basically what you're asked to do is go on a planet, get your SRV out, pick up the commodities, you know, the alien items from the ground, and transport them back to your ship, and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and collect that stuff, and bring it back and sell it. Now, I don't know about you, but I really, really enjoy collecting those items and bringing them by two at a time, back to the ship. And when you want to, I don't know, if let's say you're a competitive community goal collector or a doer or I don't know, worker, let's say. You want to get that top 10 prize, you know, money-wise. You'd be asked literally to go back and forth from your ship so many times, and it's just why developers did that. It's like the most disgusting and boring thing. Instead of commodities, they should have done materials. Guess what? The materials are way easier to collect because you don't collect them as items on your person, right? They're automatically accounted to your, you know, character. Yeah, instead of inventory, they are basically, well, this stuff, right? This is stored, you know, on you. Those are not items, those are just materials, what it does, so to speak. They're not collectible things. They are easier to collect and what else. That'd be making better fucking gameplay, but no, grind all day, right? Fucking hell. Anyways, that's enough about that. Right, so Sun2, greetings. That guy, greetings as well. Who else we got? We got another Jonathan, David's, Yeshans, or Yeshans. I speak some kind of some kind of Yeshans, right? Anyways, who else we got? William. Yeah, William. There we go. Fucking hell. Greetings indeed to you as well. Hull Seals. Well, hold on. Is that the official Hull Seals? Huh. Holy fuck. So those that don't know Hull Seals, basically they are, well, the best description at this point is they're like fuel rats but for your hull, right? So if you are low on hull armor and whatnot else, you can ask them to come and fix you, or at least help you fix as much as it possibly potentially can be fixed. Thing is, currently I'm flying my exploratory ship that I built for exploration, and it has everything. That includes, of course, the fixing tools. The only thing that I can't fix for myself, hold on, I actually could fix these two as well. The only thing that you can't fix on your own ship is the power plant, and no one can do that aside from the stations. So yeah, I'm completely self-sustaining, and yeah, sorry guys for taking your job away, but well, you're still doing a good work. Yeah, so hey, good job. Anyways, that's a little bit about the elite community and so forth. Anyways, Mark, let's see, has anyone noticed the... I'm trying to catch up with the chat, so just give me a second, okay? Has anyone noticed the boost, the haulage mission? I'm getting 5 to 6 million for 150 tons of semiconductors, blah 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 blah. Right, so the thing is, for Interstellar Initiative and community goals in general, right? That stuff, you do get boosted monies and all that stuff. But you're saying semiconductors, that's a normal thing that you get. I'm not sure. Oh wait, haulage missions. You mean haulage missions, right. That's not a boosted price. 150 for 5 million, that's actually pretty bad. Consider that one whole full haul would give you, let's see, with Cutter you get about 20 million at best if you can do that stuff. Yeah, about 20 million, and it's not that great, to be honest. It's really not. Considering that in the past you had, well, even right now, if you go to Rubigo, I think you can get, well, close to, I don't know, 60 million an hour at best. He's the Yamiks. Skidder, dude, thank you. Let's see. No clue what that weird stuff you drink is, so I'll pretend I'm buying you a whiskey and beer. Well, you know what? Don't need to pretend that what it tells is just... well, regardless, that helps even if it is not put towards any drinkable juices and things, though I am currently warming my hands on a cup of coffee, so consider that a good investment as well. But no, seriously, dude, thank you so much, and well, hopefully you're having a decent Saturday as well. Right, I need to catch up with the chats. Come on. And Duffy, greetings as well. And Black Dragon, nice to see you. What else? So yeah, Black Burger Spellest says, will I game or play CS? I actually did consider doing a Counter-Strike related stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing it this weekend, but maybe I could do it, I don't know, next week or something like that. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, those that don't know already, for the next week, by the way, next weekend London Comic-Con is happening, and I'll be attending it with a couple of friends and so on and so forth. So well, if you're going, you can always poke me in Discord and all that stuff, so feel free to meet up and all that. I'll be there for basically 1.5 days, maybe, so that's Saturday, Sunday in the morning. There you go. Anyways, right, let's see, who else we got? LOL123 something, greetings as well. Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I do play it. Whether or not I will make a video about it is still questionable, but I actually might do it, because it's one of those games that definitely deserves a lot of recognition, because it is, to this day, really, high quality game. And it has aged tremendously well, visually. Functionality wise, yeah, you can still play it easily with LAN and all that stuff, so it is really good. So yeah, it is an amazing game, to say the least. Let's see. Dunkel, nice to see as well. Who else we got? Another Matthew that writes in a way that I don't read any of the Asian hieroglyph stuff. And Isturma, greetings. Maple Leaf Ace, nice to see it. I was surprised the SRVs couldn't be upgraded with modules. Yeah, I'm expecting that was a sort of early idea that we are gonna put in a buggy, and if we have the time, we may change it or improve some other things. But yeah, considering that the developers did fall back on, or rather fail to deliver plenty of updates and other things, Multicrew would be the best example of it. That was actually half-baked and released too early. Yeah, they don't really have the time. I don't know, either manpower is lacking or something else. Just they are still, you know, not really doing much. So yeah, let's see. David, right? So I wish could power an AFMU, an SRV, the repair ship. It's okay. Peter, greetings as well. Out in the black sustaining for years. Ah, right. Self-sustaining is not really that hard. Again, the only thing that you really need is materials from the planets. Let's see. So to generate. Let's see what was the thing magic. So first things first, you're gonna need limpets for repair. For repair stuff. So this is iron and nickel, super easy to find on planets. And AFM refill is nickel as well, easy to find. Zinc, really easy to find. Vanadium and chromium, maybe not so easy to find, but regardless, plenty enough of it. Looks like I'm gonna be running out of one, and I don't have replacements for them, but fuck it. Okay, so it's gonna be repaired. Let's see, thrusters, frameshift wake, shield I don't need. I'll get to that in. Oh, recycled greetings too as well. Oh, I missed some questions here. Right, so Tilvax or Garward, right? So Latvian quiz, TheYamiks. One, what is the president? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, fucking hell. Tieši pajautāju momentā, kad es pilnīgi aizmirstu šo te vārdu. Ne Zariņš, bet Vējons. There we go. Right. I was right? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'll say Vējons. I don't know the name. I don't remember the name. I usually remember the surnames or last names, but hold on. Alright, so let's see. Latvian President Raimonds Vējons. Yeah, Vējons. I remember. At least I remember that much. Holy fuck. The thing is, when it comes down to Latvian politics, I used to be a bit more involved into it, but considering that basically most parties are just shit or filled with some shitters and the rest of the good people are just trying to just get them in line. Yeah, no. I ain't gonna get involved any more than I have to. From time to time, yeah, when it comes down to it, I do go and vote, but yeah, even then, it's just like, maybe not. Anyways, let's see, what's the national tree of men? Tree of men? As in a tree, you know, the plant. Wait, what? Hold on. Wurzels? Wait, what? I assume that's what you meant? If I missed... anyways, number 3 is... what's the bug of the year? Oh, Jesus. Okay, here's the thing, right? So from time to time, I do attend, you know, some quiz shows. Or not shows, but a specific quiz event. Basically, you know, people come together and, you know, write down some answers on a couple of interesting questions and so on and so forth. And, well, yeah, essentially it's a quiz show, not a TV or what it does, but it's, you know, just an event or something. And there was a question about Latvia's bug of the year, and if I remember correctly, it was some kind of a mosquito. It was fuck, I remember it was a fucking mosquito, but which one it was, I fucking don't know. So yeah, it was basically piece of shit bug. Yeah, so there you go. I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, whatever. Right, Picard greetings as well. What's today's rant? Well, I kind of already went on a rant anyways. Let's see, frame shoot right, there we go, that's what I need. Planetary vehicle hangar, don't need that yet, need this. Life supports, okay, do I have enough power for power? No, I don't need that. Recon, but yeah, everything else should be fine. Yeah, I really don't need anything else than that, right? Good. Anyways, keep moving forward. Curtis, right, so greetings as well. Oh god, have I played TF2? I played TF2 just before I came online and started streaming, so yes, yes I do. Oh, there we go. Finally, the last thing. Memes, greetings as well to you. Leaf Anders, right? Bug of the year, Targoid. Ha! Yeah, sure. R. Shirley, or Shirley, I don't know. Greetings as well. Yeah, there we go. Finally fucking caught up, and it's been half an hour of the stream. Holy shit. Well, quality entertainment. But then again, this is Saturday, right? So I intended it to be a bit more chill, so might as well talk with you fellas. What is your most amusing game currently? Most amusing game. Mordhau would be a one decent one. Yeah, it is amusing to see, you know, things just get chopped and whatnot else, but hold on. Let's see. But other than that, the first thing that I think of when I think of amusement, then that would be Postal 2. To this day, Postal 2 would be the game that I would think of, just the amusing game, or well, funny. It is a parody game after all. So one of the few parody games that are out there, right? And that's kind of interesting. Let's see. So what I want to find is not Lagrange clouds, not those things, not these things. I want to find some interesting pieces and shit. Hello, that's hopefully close. Please tell me this is close. Reported. Okay, let's see. Where is it? And how far is it? 10 light years. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Really? 10,000 light years from the center. Jeez. Well, it's not like anything else is really closer anyway, so fuck me in the ass. Oh, God. Well, anyways, looks like I'm gonna get my ass there. Maybe by the end of the stream. But what else is there? Let's see. Lagrange clouds, K-type, and anomalies. Don't care. We got bell mollusks, and we got Ampora plant. Interesting. The things HCS. Ooh. The Thingus HCS. There we go. What is wrong? Yes, I remember your name, and greetings indeed to you as well. So, how's the business on your end? Hmm? And let's see, Tim Jones, greetings as well. Another game that comes to my mind is Carmageddon. See, Carmageddon, even though I had played it at one point or another, I played it for maybe just a minute or so. Well, relatively speaking, right? I didn't play it even a lot in any case. The game's okay. Another friend actually gifted me the newest, or well, the latest version of Carmageddon that came out a couple of years ago. It was okay. It lacks consistency in story. There's really not much of a story. It's just a couple of tracks, and there we go. So yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Okay, there are really not that many differences. Anyways, let's see. It's that thing. Yep, that's the same fucking nebula. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I don't need this. Let's see. And the last one. Please tell me that's closer to me. Oh, it's a little bit closer, but fuck it. It's closer nonetheless. It's in the uglier sort of a place, but screw it. Be fine. Right, well, off I go to see that stuff. Well, fuck me. Anyways. Business demanding, but calmer between updates, you say. Okay, well, fair enough. So, question from the chats usually comes when people hear, you know, voice packs and all that stuff. When TheYamiks voice pack? That's a good question, huh? That's a good question. I'd definitely love to make one, or be part of one. Now, part of one would be better, because, well, I don't know what kind of a weirdo would actually go and, you know, willingly spend money on a voice pack where my irritating and annoying squeaking fucking voice would be telling you about frameshift drive and other tools. Yes. I highly doubt that'd be the best fucking thing ever, but well, there are some weirdos out there, right? But Tim Jones, oh yes, we must have TheYamiks voice pack. Oh jeez. Spent money on worse. Mr. Dragons, yeah, I get it. There are worse things to, you know, kind of put your resources on, you know, like, I don't know, kids, college, sometimes even university. Star Citizen would be a great example. So yeah, if you want to support the great and powerful TheYamiks instead of Star Citizen, you're all welcome to take a look at my Patreon. Oh well. Now, I wonder how many jumps did I actually need to get my ass there. 60 jumps. Okay, actually that's doable in an hour. Or less if I'm fast. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's charge the friendship drive, because that's the best thing. And suddenly TheYamiks is Minnie Mouse. Uh-huh! You say something? Uh-huh! Oh well. Zdvag, alright. ZVG or I don't know. Damn it, caught TheYamiks stream. Damn, I caught TheYamiks stream. Got some magical anomalies about. Okay. Pikachu sushi. That's a terrifying thing, to be honest. To be named after, but okay. I mean, there are worse ones. So, anyways, let's see, 60 right here. Should be fair enough and easy to sort of get to. Let's see, so the thing is, it's just sort of a full TheYamiks pack is doubtful, but we have talked about community pack with peoples like yourself, DJ, Tundi, etc., etc. So that may happen. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. So again, fingers on the Twitch side. There is actually, you know, again, if you didn't already guess, part of the team of HCS voice packs. So yeah, you heard the first from the horse's mouth, if you will. A solo TheYamiks pack is a doubtful thing. I don't know if I should feel sad or glad. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, right, anyways, right, and, but yeah, again, community pack would be kind of interesting, but considering that Elite Dangerous is, well, petering out a little bit, I don't know, actually, you know, it would be an interesting idea, sort of, for a voice pack to release it for the 2020 update, right, or slightly before it, because afterwards there would be plenty of fucking news and all that stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, so think about just the 2020 update, maybe something about the community voice pack, so that'd be kind of nice. I don't know. Again, I'm not giving any much of a great business advice here, so probably not quite listening to yours truly be a good idea, but no, hey, something to consider at least. Whoops, wrong button. Where is my detailed surface scanner? Where's my honk machine, damn it? Okay, which fucking thing did it have? Discovery scanners not mapped. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. That should do the trick. There we go. Honk. Let's see. The thing is, right, so it's a difficult... it's a bit difficult, though, as we need to get y'all together to do it. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Getting TheYamiks' ass to fucking Britain doesn't cost much. Just... I'm guessing there, but it doesn't cost much, considering that the flights alone are, well, somewhere around 60 to maybe 100 euros. There and back. So yes, from Latvia to UK flying is not that much. For Americans, on the other hand, well, yeah, maybe a bit different. Though, as far as I remember, HCS actually had their US department, but still flying, right? So, yeah. If only all the great content creators lived in EU, right? That'd be great. Now that I think of it, beside Exegius, are there any other bigger content creators from US for Elite Dangerous, I think? I mean, there is Mini, but, you know, Mini is not really making videos anymore. Oh wait, there's Vindicator Jones, right, that's Australia. Fucking hell. He had to choose and go for Australia, damn it. Oh well. Ah well, there's that. Right, let's see. Let's see, easy mode. What do you think about the whole cheating thing? Ah, yes. Actually, the topic I didn't get to address because I was making the Counter-Strike documentary thingamajig, so that was a thing. But yeah, I probably would have made a video about the whole thing, because, well, it is important to inform people in general. So, now here's the thing. Cheating in gaming has been... well, a thing, right? So, be that a cheat code and what else, is Exegius actually pointed it out. But when it comes down to multiplayer games, the cheating thing, yeah. Honestly, when I talked with Exegius and a few other, of course, PvP and BGS people, I was surprised to realize, well, learn in general that there were so many, in fact, that would, you know, use some sort of a cheat tools and whatnot else about or to influence the game. Be that again for PvP or BGS, but BGS was more of a thing, as a matter of fact. The BGS is a bigger cheat cesspool than PvP is, or well, you know, similar things. So that was a rather surprise. But as for the cheat engine that is being used, and yes, well, yeah, apparently it was the cheat engine. Why am I talking about it? Because guess what? If you want to go and get it, I mean, who's gonna stop you? You already know where to get it, right? And if you don't, well, good luck getting it to work, right? But in general, the thing that surprises me the most about Elite Dangerous is that developers haven't really done much to, well, prevent it. Or at least it doesn't seem like developers are doing much to prevent it, even when it comes down to exploits and so on and so forth. It's just... It's disappointing how Frontier handles this stuff. That's the thing. In a way, my inner heart would think, I wish more people would cheat so that the developers would get their shit together. But no, that would be also a bad thing. But it's not that a lot of people would get to start cheating and what it does. Besides, I don't know, it would get really boring anyways. So yeah. The one thing that I definitely want to get is, or well, change for Elite Dangerous is just that developers get off their fucking ass and do something. Be that about the combat logging, you know, that they would actually ban things or do anything about it, as a matter of fact, because it doesn't feel like they're doing anything. The fact that they're almost fucking exclusively ignoring the fact that you can pretty much go and Google the fucking terms for, you know, cheats and whatnot else and do BGS shit without any repercussions is also a fucking disgusting thing, and apparently that's what happens. Again, I fucking despise BGS, and every time I had to, you know, think about BGS or power play, it's just like the constant sighing that happens in the back of my head. Just hate it so much, but just that it's so rampant, and that somebody would take time to, you know, use some sort of hacks and whatnot else to, I don't know, just to influence I don't know. I hate BGS, so that's the thing. I hate BGS so much that I can't imagine, or the concept of being entertained or dedicated to BGS is so out there that personally, internally, I consider people who do BGS mentalists. Okay, that's a funny way of describing it, but that's how at first I thought, right? Obviously, I realized there are people that enjoy it, and there is something to be enjoyed about it, that's for sure, but still, that you are so dedicated to BGS, just numbers game, literal numbers game, because that's all it is, really. It's just numbers and letters game. To go out there and not only do it, but also search for ways to do it better. Maybe that is the thing that makes it easier and more fun, but even so, it's, I don't know. Well, BGS in general doesn't affect much in Elite Dangerous. Yeah, it changes who's leading the system and what type of, sometimes what type of services are available in the system, but realistically speaking, I just don't care. It doesn't seem to influence that much anyways of my daily life, so it's like, why should I care? Why would anyone care? I don't know, but yeah, BGS is depressing, and cheating on it is, I don't know, does it make it better, or is it even more depressing to think about that I don't know. I don't want to demean BGS people, that's the thing. I don't want to demean them, but I hate it so much. I hate BGS so much. And not to even mention fucking power play. It's disgusting. But yeah, here we are. But the most disgusting thing, definitely, that I absolutely despise myself is cheating on PvP and stuff. You know, the invincible shields, the what was it, the perma boost, or no, wait, what was the thing? I know that there was the invincible shields and some other things that the cheat did, or different cheats did. I don't know, or hacks as they call it. Well, whatever. Regardless, that thing, yeah, that. Just no. Why? Isn't it more fun to try and get goods? Well, maybe I can understand that you have a bad connection, but then, well, yeah, now that I think with Elite Dangerous and multiplayer aspects of it, you know, actually playing with other people, tend to be really bad. Thing is, Elite Dangerous is already pretty bad when it comes down to, one person playing with another person. The inconsistencies, the constant just imprecision of the connections, just horrible. So Elite Dangerous, no. I don't know, maybe that's what makes it easier to hack. I don't know. Actually, I know a friend that made some cheats for, let's see, League of Legends and RuneScape, I think. Holy fuck, yeah, that was back in school days, holy shit. But yeah, I don't know. I always found more interesting, you know, the game making aspect. So while my friend was interested in making, you know, hacks and cheats and all that stuff, which he did to a point, I think I haven't contacted the guy in a while. or seen even. But in any case, while he was trying to learn programming for that reason, I was dedicated on learning programming to make games. So yeah, I don't know. For me, making stuff was more interesting and still is. After all, I'm making videos, right? So there you go. But yeah, I don't know. Elite Dangerous, the biggest issue here is that Frontier is literally doing nothing. Or at least it seems like Frontier is doing fucking nothing to either combat or change things for the better. So that's the thing here. That's the biggest disappointment. Cheating always existed and will exist, right? But fucking developers not really doing anything, or what seems to be doing nothing about the issue and the rampancy of it. Or, well, can you even say that? Well, whatever case is, yeah, it's just. I mean, it's a typical Frontier Development's attitude at this point. And that shouldn't be the norm. No, it does make you kind of angry in a way, I suppose, about the way developers do things. But now that I think of it, I might as well just go and play some other game if I'm irritated by that sort of attitude, both on developer and player side. Well, can you call them players? I suppose you can call them scum. Yeah, well, whatever. It's... yeah. I don't know. Let's see, easy mode. So BGS bots. Ah, yes, right. Botting was a big thing as well. I did remember. You remind me of a few other folks that I did talk about BGS a while back. Essentially, in the BGS, it's not much about cheating. It's actually about botting. There are plenty of fucking people that actually just simply have bots running and doing the BGS stuff, and I'm just thinking, okay, you're still dedicated enough to make or set up that stuff for something, or at least in my view, the most boring part of this game. It's just, I don't know, it kind of feels funny in what it does. But botting, yeah, it's another sort of a way of, well, I suppose cheating, because you're really not playing. You're setting a fucking program to do it for you. I don't know. I would understand if BGS would actually benefit much. Fucking hell. I don't know. So yeah, essentially there are kind of three types of cheating, rampancy things happening in Elite Dangerous. One would be the botting, another one would be just simply improving your ship and whatnot else, and the third one would be the already existing exploitation sort of a thing. Whatever's left of them, right? So, and really the easiest one would be the exploitation. You know, the using, again, the aforementioned combat logging, right? The fact that no one literally has been banned for it. That is the surprise for me, really, or at least as far as you know, Exegius did mention in his video that yeah, no one has ever really been properly banned about it, or while doing it. It just makes you wonder. What the fuck are developers doing? And here's another interesting thing, that during the Distant Worlds, there were some interesting reports coming in that during the launch of Distant Worlds, when a lot of people, you know, gathered for jumps and, you know, other things, right? Of course, griefers came around and, you know, killed a lot of people. And apparently, if you were killed by a griefer or just simply died, and you wrote to Frontier support saying that, oh, I lost my ship, they would return you the ship and money you lost for it. And it didn't, and apparently from what I've heard, it didn't matter how you got killed or where you did. It was like, I participated in Distant Worlds, can I get my ship back and not lose anything? Yeah. Apparently that was a thing, but well, it was just from different sort of small rumored sources, so at this point it's just a rumor, right? But I have the feeling that well, because of the popularity of Distant Worlds, and of course Frontier getting attention from the press, they didn't want people to get angry for getting killed by griefers, so they kind of could have done it, you know, just benefit people even though they don't deserve it, just so they remain calm and not angry. The PR approach from Frontier tends to just get pretty fucking annoying. Well, they are a company, so shenanigans are being done and whatnot else. So, tends to get disappointing, that's the thing. But okay, that again, as I said, that was a rumor. Anyways, let's see what else we got. Old Man Grom, nice to see you as well today. Let's see what else we got. Simon as well. You discovered the Pooh world. Congratulations on that. That's your life's achievement there, buddy. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And what else? And Eager! Ciao. Or hi. In any case. Mista, right, so I'm okay with I'm okay with it when they get ganked in the PG and PvE with PvE rules, but feels kind of lame that they restrain ships outside that. I booked the star in Distant Worlds 2. I would be taken lumps and moving on. Okay. Yeah, the whole PG thing and the Distant Worlds and the fact that developers basically just kind of went out of their way to, you know, make everyone happy aside from actually, you know, the actually rules. Basically breaking their own game rules, so to speak. I don't know. Again, rumor's a rumor. Right. Well, anyways, on the brighter side of note of things and whatnot else, I don't know. This is indeed Saturday, so weekend is starting and you're watching yours truly float about and chat about things. Wouldn't quite call this the greatest gameplay, but well, hey, maybe I'll run into a star or something, which honestly not I think is a possibility. Holy fuck. Hey, jump a conda, right? Yeah, so indeed well, it's not jump a conda on this second account. Indeed it is called maxed out conda, because I did max it out. What was my jump range maximum? I don't remember exactly, but alright. It's missing basically just one more upgrade, but the jump range this thing can do at complete strip out, or well, being completely stripped out, should be around 84 light years. It's not the maximum maxed out, but 84 is still what it is able to do. Not quite. Yeah, I can't recall exactly how much was the maximum it could do, but yeah, I did test it. I did upgrade it through Cologne, is one of the engineers, rather than what was the engineer? Laurie Jemison, right? So I wasn't able to access that bitch because dangerous rank in combat, well, that's a bitch to get in the first place, right? So didn't get that, unfortunately. But yeah. Come on, gimme. Fucking right. So what am I doing right now? Those don't know. It's a neutron boost. Essentially, you go in that so-called jet cone. You know, tail thingamajig, and you scoop a little bit. You scoop a little bit and your jump range increases. There we go. Instead of something like 80 light years or so, well, technically I have 70 light years on this build right now. Now my jump range is 200 and something. It multiplies it by 4. So, insufficient fuel. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Right, so my jump range is 71 and I can't jump there because I'm lacking fuel. Alright, fine, so be it. Let's see, where's my ship? Show me my fucking Really? Okay, so this is me. Because home, apparently... did I stop the stream for a second there? Hopefully I didn't press one of the page... Yeah, see, here's the thing. Oftentimes when stream cuts out, I press accidentally page up or page down. I think I mapped page up for start the stream and page down for stop the stream, so... Yeah, for a second there I was like, oh, whoops, did I do that? No, didn't, so that's good. Anyways, right, so... Supposed to travel there, so 70... So let's see, where is mine? So the 270 light years should be 250. What about you? That's 270. Can I jump to this one? I can't. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Okay, fine. That means I need to... Damn it. Okay, fine. Wait, what? Ah, here we go. So I need to decrease the jump even a little bit. Let's see. On this line, what is the closest? There we go. That's 250, right? 250. Can I jump to it? Yes, I can jump to 250. Fantastic. Eager. Well, you're you just started streaming, an up-and-coming streaming streamer. There we go. If there's one, okay, you know what? The chats, yes, chats. I'm asking you, what would you suggest in an up-and-coming streamer? You know, a beginner. What would be the do's and do nots? In your mind, what would be the biggest do's and do nots that I do or do not? You know, taking me as an example. Let's see what you got. I personally want to see a bit more don'ts, because let's be honest, I constantly fail on many aspects. So well, let's see what you see as a bad thing that TheYamiks tends to do, or maybe a positive one. I don't know. Sometimes it helps that too. And it's replanning. Great. Anyways, let's see. RNGesus Prime. How many optional modules do you have to strip out to get 80 plus light years? So here's the thing, right? So the way I build my jump acondas and so on and so forth. Oops, I'm burning. Come on. So for jump acondas, I usually completely strip it out and put the smallest D-rated modules, right? D-rated modules, that's the important thing. Once the D-rated modules are there, from there I basically just build the, obviously the frameshift drive booster. Let's see, the frame shift upgraded to the maximum as well. And pretty much everything else that is D-rated. Additionally, of course, lightweight engineering, right? And pretty much that's it. That's done. Yeah, lightweight engineering and D-rated modules all over the place. Done. Mind you that my power plant is actually quite low as well. Let's see. That includes that, right? So technically the ship can equip, I think it was 8A, or class 8. It was power plant, but you see, this is 2D, which is the smallest one. So there you go. Let's see. Z-Dog, or Z-Dog, let's see, do pay attention to the chats and talk to them. Dialogue with your community is really good and makes them want to talk to you more. Ah, yes, that's a little sort of a thingamajig that I did pick up from other streamers myself, actually. So yeah, and greeting them, yeah, is another thing that I picked up from others. I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, I spent first half an hour of the fucking stream just doing that. Oh, when you have more people, yeah, it gets pretty hard, so probably not a great idea, but when you start, yeah. Anyways, unacceptable lobster sounds. Yamiks, what you doing? If you answered, right. So basically, I'm traveling to a place where I can find an alien-looking thingamajig to film. Essentially, today I'm just sort of traveling and filming, or will be filming some things, or want to film some things. So yeah, that's basically the target for today. I use my second account for filming, so that's what I'm gonna be doing eventually. You know, just checking out different sort of things, and hopefully I might make a video or just have B-reel for some later day. That's sort of a thing. Here we go. Let's see, the Guerra Marinero, right, so advise them to avoid open PvP power play discussions. Open PvP and whatnot else. Okay, so here's my opinion on open PvP or power play discussions. So power play fucking disgusting, and all about it. I made a video about it, so you can always go check about it. Let's see. Right, there we go. Did I? Yeah, everything's fine. PvP needs better netcode to be proper, but it's fun. It can be fun. There you go. That's my opinion. Depends on how you perceive it. And open. Open play for me would be the game mode that I would personally love as the only game mode for Elite Dangerous. But unfortunately, Elite, for whatever reason, has solo and private, which I personally hate as a game mode and whatnot else, but well, here we are. So yeah. It's just a thing. Well, in any case, Erglis, hey, what's up? Aside from that, let's see what else we got. For new streamers from Dunkle, right? So don't be arrogant. Don't be a money bitch that only does things for bitties like that gal. Dunkle, you're referring to pretty much a wide segment of Twitch streamers back in 2005. A lot of them, as a matter of fact. You basically cam horse, as they are well, commonly called, and then yeah, and tits out and all that stuff. But I mean, it works. It literally works. So at this point, I can't begrudge anyone from using their natural given aesthetics in any shape or form to, well, either make a living or something like that. Again, I'm struggling to even, you know, hold probably your attention because, well, my natural given gifts and whatnot else, like my amazing voice, is a piece of shit that pretty much turns off a lot of people. So I'm surprised that anyone's watching, to be honest. So thank you, you're awesome. And I guess sorry for your ear damage. I really try to, you know, not be me, but oh, okay. No, I get your point. Anyways, just self-deprecating humor, cause yay me. Nah, I get you. I got my voice, and I try to make it, you know, my feature, not a burden. So it's a thing that you kind of can learn from as well, right? You can make, you know, if you don't have an awesome voice, you can take a different approach to it, right? There's always a way to improve it, or use it to its strengths. That's the thing. That's the point there today. Let's see what else we got. Vance, or Van, greetings. Blackjack, also, well, morning to you, I suppose. So how's morning in this Saturday for Merkins? Hopefully, well, fine and dandy, I guess. Unacceptable lobster, right? So Yamiks, I would absolutely love to join you on that, but I simply can't reach you because you're over 225,000 light years away, and I don't have a license, so yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? But then again, my primary account is in Bubble, so it's all fine. Anyways, let's see. Simon, right? So there's some stuttering. Is there? Is there still stuttering in the stream? Hold on. Ah, damn it! I didn't caught it. No, it should be all fine now. At least it should be transmitting everything properly. Yeah, it seems like it is. Yeah, it seems like that should be okay. Let me know if the stream is, you know, getting off a little bit. So yeah, I'm trying to catch up with the stream. Anyways, unacceptable lobster. To be fair, it's nice to have a mode to go to when you're being hunted. That's true. For a content creator like myself, yes, I appreciate the solitude and ability to you know, actually not be disturbed by some random wanker trying to kill me. Yeah, that can be good when you're trying to make a fucking video, that's true. But for streams, I don't know, I prefer to prefer the shenanigans of the open sometimes, actually a lot of times, so it's nice. Let's see what we got. All right, and Oken, nice to see you as well. How's your Saturday? And Eptic Rave, right? Explosive, nice to see you as well. You both. How's the? And of course 3-4, nice to see you too. How's the Saturday for y'all? Actually, that's a good question. What nonsense? Is everyone planning, or well, if you want to disclose this stuff, of course. What are the plans for the weekend? Anything interesting? Probably. I mean, I'm sitting here. Actually, I woke up about 3 hours before I started streaming. I decided, okay, I made the big documentary piece. It took me over a week to do it. That's it. I'm just gonna sleep in as much as I can and just enjoy the day. I'm not gonna work at all. Well, aside from, of course, the stream itself. So, hey, there's that. But yeah. It's kind of a lazy day in a way for me. Even though technically I did work before. Okay, I guess I'm a workaholic when it comes down to making videos. And yeah, if you think that life of a content creator is easy, well, for some it perhaps is. For the lucky ones who make you know, easy and popular videos and all that stuff, yeah, it is easy. But for an average Joe making videos, most likely not. It's not an easy, at least for me. I basically wake up, get coffee, and once more your support does help with that a lot. And yeah, so just wake up, get coffee, you know, plan either filming, shoot specific things to do, and or plan out the day for scripting, or just yeah, I barely have the time to play fucking games these days on a leisurely time, right? Even right now, what I'm doing is, well, streaming, obviously, and going to a place that I would be filming things in, rather than sort of playing the game. Then again, considering that Interstellar Initiative is the gameplay that is promoted by developers right now, yeah, I prefer rather to film and stream and perhaps do shenanigans rather than that piece of crap. Seriously, it's horrible. But yeah, there's that. Anyways, Mista, one of these days I want to stream Sneop people. I assume the stream snipe people. Not kill them, just interdict them and say hi. Just friendly neighborhood stream snipe. Okay, so Mista, be careful about that, because technically against Twitch's rules, or well, it'd be going against Twitch's rules, because in let's see, the last I checked, there was a clause in Twitch's terms of service that you are not allowed, or rather, it's a bannable offense to actually perform stream sniping. Whether or not the person streaming allows that or not. And I do. If I'm in open, come and say hi. It's always fun to get fucked in the ass, right? For some people it's more entertaining, for others it's not. Personally, I don't mind, so hey, there you go. So yeah, that's that. And explosive, planning some engineering nonsense and some Shinrata PvP. Oh jeez. Okay, well, you good luck with that. Yeah. Just remember the lube. Yes, I'll remember the lube. In Russian, boy, right? Love. Yes. Remember the love. And lube. Ah! Let's see. Van. Alright, so is there so many stars on your screen because you're at the inner core? Yes. I'm currently, no, I'm traveling outward from the center, but yes, it's mostly because I'm pretty much at the center in this game. There we go. And coffee. Yes. Assassino. I miss playing Elite Dangerous until my ISP cut my internet, and my older cat taking piss on my GPU. Fuck my life, right? Hold on. Okay, so first of all, what? Okay, ISP cutting internet, fine. That's, I can understand that. It's a horrendous thing to have, but cat taking a piss on dying GPU. So how? It's a good question. How? First of all, if you have a normal case, then how the fuck did cat get inside? Second of all, if it's an open case or what it tells, then even so, how is the cat pissing upwards? Okay, and the third of all, if it's a test bench or something like that, doesn't the cat get electrocuted and what it tells? And also, why? Or if it was just a simple, you know, GPU that was taken out at the time, then okay, maybe I can see that being the only reasonable way, but even so, why? Did you put in the cat's litter box or something? Or if it's an outside cat, then that cat must really hate you then. Holy shit. Well, that's a story that you can tell your grandchildren, I suppose. And back in my day, my cat destroyed my PC and gaming opportunities. So from now on, I piss on, or piss in cats' litter box too, to just show them their place. Or something. Oh, you got. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. Unacceptable lobster, right? Okay. That's a place, yes. Assassino. Right. So, yeah, my case was open and went to town. Then he marked on. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, so yeah. A good reason not to have open cases or open style cases for GPU. For PCs, there we go. Fucking hell, what's wrong with me? Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty devastating, I can tell you that much, yeah. And that was a topic on today's stream. Well, at least it's not as peculiar as yesterday's stream, that's for sure. Fucking hell. Well, anyways, you know, you've got to have one of those topics in the stream, or in my stream rather. Cause why not, right? Saturday, it's just, you know, just. Oh crap! Come on. Come on, man, the turning speed on this thing. Do some Latvian H's for us. Why? Why? I really try to avoid that because to me that H is really not very pretty sound to make. So I will not have that. As you hear. Hearing all the having things. Hard ass. Fine, there you go. You happy? Hopefully you're happy now. Meh. Ah, well. Oh, and look at that. It's been more or less the middle of the stream, or, well, midpoint of the stream. Hour and a half. I usually stream for 3 hours or so. Come on, where's the fucking star? So, yeah, if you want to... well, yeah, the first things first, if you haven't subscribed on the YouTubes, feel free to do so. If you haven't followed on the Twitch side, feel free to do so. And... hold on, do I have a raid on my hands here real quick? Let me check. Or host? No, I don't think so. If I did, then I didn't have notification. Shit. Well, hello. Well, greetings to you and hello. How are we? But yeah, anyways, yeah, do follow on the Twitch side and you know, subscribe on YouTube's for them great videos that I make. Hey, if you do want to support, you know, my work that I do on both YouTubes and streams and Twitch and YouTubes and all that stuff, feel free to check out Patreon, link down below. It always does come in handy and all that stuff. Besides, if you do become a patron, then you get a role in Discord, so you can always check for that. But yeah, do join Discord as well. And right, for donations and tips and all that wonderful stuff for coffee and whatnot else. Indeed, you can check the links for Streamlabs or, well, superchats. Though I would recommend Streamlabs, because, well, Streamlabs, you know, that's a direct sort of a thing, because YouTube tends to take, you know, its share. Oh well. Anyways, that's a little bit of that self, you know, promotional stuff that, you know, kind of keeps this whole thing going. So thank you very much for those that support and fuck, even just watch. Thank you. Right. Let's see. Unacceptable lobster. Right. So TheYamiks, certainly prettier than when you get slightly angry at something. I'm not sure what you're referring there. Ah, crap. Well, disjointed conversation, right? Kind of hard. Oh well. Little Amy, right? Amy? Yeah, I assume Amy. Well, hey, glad you're enjoying my videos and all that stuff. Gello, right, so what am I doing and what else? Well, I'm traveling to a place. Oh god, it's been an hour and I still haven't gotten my fucking ass there. Well, I'm jumping very slowly, so that's probably the issue there. So yeah, one jump every 2 minutes or so. That all sucks. Anyways, Adrian. I don't know if it's Google translated or not, but well, at this point I'll consider it to be Latvian properly spelled, so that's kind of nice. Yay! Anyways, but yeah, Google Translate for any language, no, just please no. You got. It's just the pinnacle of laziness, literally. Let's see, Gello, right, so the squeaky toy noise always makes me laugh. Well, speaking of that, a little bit of a shilling thing. Well, it's not really, but anyways, if you want to hear it on stream, anything below $10 is a squeak, by the way, as a sound effect thing. So yeah. If that's an incentive for you to be a bit generous there. Anyways, that aside, Celadri, right, so how many tips for up and coming explorers? Gello, hey, thanks for the host there, as well. So, tips for exploring. Let's see, tips for exploring. Really not much, just build your ship for a lot of jump range and pack whatever you need for the trip, and just make sure to watch your fuel gauge. Yeah, watch your fuel gauge from time to time. Of course, if you have basically a 70 light year jumping machine like I do right now, let me just show you. So 72 light years, okay fine, that's even better, right? Then you pretty much don't need to worry about fueling. Yeah, you don't really need to worry about fueling, unless... Actually, the funny thing about Elite and, you know, fuel management is that the further you go, or rather the closer you get to the center of the galaxy, the less you even have to worry about fuel in general. You just literally don't need to worry about it at all, because stars are so fucking close to each other. Let me just show you realistic. These are all stars. Hold on. Let me just... so this is the center, right? Oh, give or take. No, you fucking piece of shit. Here we go. These are the stars, right? Here we go. These are all systems you can go to. And there are so many of them. And hey, Tim, there we go. That's a squeak. That's a squeak for being generous. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. There are plenty of stars, so you don't ever need to worry about, you know, jump ranges and shit. On the other hand, even with massive jump ranges, as soon as you go away from the center, obviously there will be less and less stars. But realistically, you really have to start watching your jump ranges only around here. You know, this sort of far away. So it's basically 90% of the galaxy. You don't need to watch your fuel gauge as long as you have massive jump range. If you don't have that, yeah, then perhaps it would be a prudent thing to learn as to how to manage. So yeah. Black Burger. A tractor concourse. Tractor racing. Well, hey. Latvian pastime, indeed. I shit you not. That's a thing. That's a thing that happens. And not only in Latvia, of course. Let's see. Right. So, Musuko. Right, so Yamiks, any tips on getting the jump range up that high? Simple, as I said previously. All the lowest and lightest parts of the ship completely stripped out. There you go. If you strip your ship completely, without engineering, Anaconda will do around something like 40 light years or so. With engineering, it will of course go up to 90, not 84. 84 is the maximum jump range for Anaconda. This, at least with the current builds and all that stuff. So that's the maximum you can get out of any ship. Rather. Oh, that's the maximum of the furthest jumping ship. There we go. But yeah, jump ranges. The biggest, of course, increase in the jump range will be given by the frameshift driving, well, engineering. Afterwards, the next big thing will be the frameshift drive booster. That is definitely worth getting, even though it requires grinding and all that. So there's that. After that, it's just little things that will improve, like, you know, lightweight engineering on life support and scanners. So there you go. And of course, other little things. Anyways, Tim, let's see. Yes, I have at least $2 of enjoyment listening to you rant time and time again, from time to time. There we go. Well, thank you. Glad that my rants and soapbox babbles entertain at least someone. Uno momento, though, I gotta say, I kinda am rather, yeah. Yeah. So speaking of all that stuff that I did talk about before, coffee. Yes, coffee is. It's been filtered. Let me just put it that way. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, here we go. Right. Yeah. I try to be quick. Whoops. Here we go. Right. So carrying on with well, jumping. Mr. Baha and KJK or Keek. Greetings or ciao. What's up? Anyways, if I miss a question or so, you know, all that stuff, I try to, you know, carry on and remember things, but well, not always successful. So feel free to ask questions again and all that stuff. I'll try and answer them. Anyways, let's see, and don't pee on your GPU. Sure, I'll try not to, man. I'll try not to. Yeah. Anyways. What else? This wish. Right. Didn't miss too much. Anyways, let's see. We got all sorts of fucking things around. Yep. Here we go. Everything's fine. Go Holy. Right, so opal mining is quite fun. Usually get around 150 mil a run. Yeah, opal mining, or well, other type of mining as well, including, right? You not always get opals, right? It is the most profitable way of, you know, earning credits in Elite Dangerous. So if you ever need to, well, you know, improve your cash and stuff, well, that's a way to do it. There's definitely a way to do it. I think coffee is almost done. Right, anyway, in any case, yeah, if you want to learn how to, you know, get more cash for Elite Dangerous and all that stuff, I do recommend checking my videos, because I have made some informative videos. Information videos, there we go, that will definitely inform you about information on how to informatively gather materials and definitely opal stuff and well, other stuff that pay a lot or cost a lot, can be sold by a lot or for a lot. Damn it, English very good today. I don't know. Entertainment video, yes, pretty much. And there goes the last sip of coffee. Yeah. Anyways. Well, look at that. We got plenty of fucking stars and there's a gap. So, see, here's the interesting thing about Elite Dangerous, and it's an ongoing issue with Elite, as a matter of fact. So you see here's a lot of fucking stars and dots and whatnot else that technically is a common thing as the sooner you get you know, close to the center of the galaxy. And then you have something like this. A gap between. This essentially is a cube or cubes. Since Elite, you know, skyboxes and all that stuff is basically generated in cubes, right? Or by cubes. And when it comes down to, you know, something like this, or gaps of nothingness, even though you're close to the center, it has to do the way the skyboxes, as they are called, or I assume at least, are generated in Elite. And yeah, this is a bug, because it should be consistent, right? It obviously should be consistent unless there's an anomaly in space or something like that. Which, let's be honest, there's probably not. At least there. Even then, that should be a smaller sort of a size and not uniform. So, Elite Dangerous developers have, I don't know, have they even worked on, you know, fixing or changing it? I don't think so. But it's a common complaint from, you know, explorers for a long time, really. Yeah, anyways. Gillo, right, so Yamiks should tell them to change the merits you lose every week. Oh, trust me, I have tried. I've tried. Put it simply. I've fucking tried. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Subparanon. Right, so, Yamiks, when I flew to the core 2 years ago, hold on. 2 years ago, it was even worse. I didn't think they'll fix it. Look at the bright side. At least you can plot a route now. Back then, you would lock. You would lock if you pilot. What? I mean, yeah, I remember back in the day, Elite Dangerous didn't have the 20,000 light year, you know, route planning. It had 1,000 light year planning, and back in those days, I did actually go to the fucking center of the galaxy as well as the Colony and Beagle Point with that limitation. That's true. So yeah, it was a fucking pain, that's for sure. That immersion breaking, yes. It indeed is quite immersion breaking. Astronaut guy. Let's see. If you use a huge fixed multi-cannon on Conda, it clips through the cargo. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it clip through, right? Okay, well, fine. Astronaut guy, have you seen the Mamba? Have you seen my review of a Mamba? Indeed, I've shown how it does clip through your cockpit, as a matter of fact, if you use beam laser or something. So you can have fun with that too. So yeah. Double-sided dildo. That's a great name. I love it. Your live streams are like beating a dead horse, but worse. Well, thank you for that compliment. I strive to, you know, beat a dead horse with vigor and fidelity. There we go. Yes. Marok. Right, so developers don't make any errors. They are gods. Something else is blasphemic. And what? Okay. Oh, anyways. Let's see. Gello. Nav. You're a USDA. I'm not sure what USDA stands for. BAMF? Badass motherfucker. Yes, that at least I understand. But... okay, well, thank you. I don't know this Twitch environment thing. YamiKs is technically young, but doesn't understand those things that them kids say about Twitches and things. Get off my lawn, damn it! So, anyways, port engine. Those are all features, not bugs. And look at that, I'm cooking my ship. Well, that was a smart idea, YamiKs. Oh, you just fixed your ship. Oh no, you're just breaking it. Thanks. Oh, that was pretty stupid of me. Yay! Anyways. Okay, well... oh, hello. I'm burning. That's a great sign, right? Especially when you are thousands upon thousands of light years away from your, well, any sort of a station or human civilization, when you have no way to fix your ship. Well, technically I do have a little bit left for internal modules. But everything's okay, right? I'm just burning my own bacon here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Probably. Anyways, actually, what is the state of my frameshift drive? 81%. Okay, so 1 or 2% more and it will start malfunctioning. Oh yeah, fun times for me. Master Ninja, hey, what's up? YamiKs followed you at least 2 years, I think, and just want to say, love your streams and videos. Keep it up. Well, thank you. Glad you enjoy my work. Certainly is this whole YouTube, Twitch. Well, technically it's, well, obviously YouTube stuff related more than Twitch, but regardless, the streaming side of things definitely have brought a different aspect of both interaction and entertainment to both the public eye and yours truly as well. So yeah. Jan, kot grib dzirdēt. Es nāku no Anglijas. Es dzīvoju Anglijā, jā, noteikti. Tātad. Bet jāsaka domāt, baigi visiem šits jautājums uzspēlēt. Nu, kāpēc? kāpēc? Un kāpēc tieši Anglija? Šis gan baigi dīvains. Es varētu dzīvot Vācijā, varbūt. Jā, ja sprechen Sie English very good, jā. Or I don't know, I might be living in Russia, right? And all that stuff. Why does it always that Latvians ask whether or not I live in UK or Latvia? It's just a weird thing. And you know what? Just because of that, I'll just let you guess. I wonder. But anyways, if you want to come and ask me that question personally, I mean, you can always come to Hypertown, that event that apparently is getting advertised and whatnot else in Latvia and whatnot else. But anyways, Hypertown, June 1st to 2nd, Tiepsala. I'll be there. Riga, right? Yeah, city is Riga. There you go. Do many Latvians speak English? Actually, yes. I'd say if you're younger than me and you don't speak English, what the fuck are you doing with your goddamn fucking life, you uneducated piece of shit? Literally, if you're Latvian and you don't speak English, right? The fuck are you doing? That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. See, in Latvia, right? In schools, in 5th grade, you are taught a second language. Unless it's a private school, it should be English. And on 6th grade, it is the tertiary or third language that is being taught to you, which is Russian. That is the official, teaching, regiment for Latvia in the public schools. So if you don't know English, I literally just either you are, below 5th grade, or you're just uneducated. That's sort of the level you can sort of measure Latvians in some way. Of course, there's the older generation that doesn't really use English, but at least they know English. There are very few people that don't know. Of course, discounting the older generation, like the USSR time generation that, right now around 50 years old or older, I think. So there is that. So, but yeah. First it's Latvian, then it's English, Russian, and in some schools instead of Russian there's actually German, so depends on what you choose. And sometimes even you get 4 languages, depending of course on the school and whether or not it's an extra curriculum. Because I do remember that at least in a few schools that I talked with other, folks that I know, friends and what else, they did get, extra classes, optional classes, but regardless, classes for Spanish, French. I've actually tried French, as I've said in the past, and it's a stupid language. I hate it. But there are some good things in French as well. Don't worry. Just saying that personally, I really hate it. I mean, German is slightly better. It's easier to understand. Maybe because Latvian is relatively or had adopted some words and the structure in some ways is similar and whatnot else, but regardless. German, on the other hand, has the long ass fucking words that is just, why do you need to make a... Okay, if any German is in the chat, please write the stupidest, longest word you know. Because it's fucking stupid. It really is. In Latvian, yes, we have relatively long-ish words, but that's because of how Germans build their language, and we've sort of copied it as well in some ways. Solid things out in a minute. But whatever, it's just... Fucking hell. Automobile för garage. Or garage. Oh, garage. think it was, right? No, fuck, damn it. Oh god, Tom, what the hell? You know what, at this point I ain't gonna even try to pronounce that thing. Fuck me. Nobilis. Oh ye gods. See, okay, if you look at Nobilis' comment right there, that thing right there is the longest word. Yeah, and then the same thing Simon found. I think that is the longest word in any of the from Google. That is the longest word in German language. Just the fuck. That's a whole fucking sentence, for crying out loud. So yeah, there are some stupid things in German indeed as well. As for the Latvian language, what did I think with that? Stupidest thing in Latvian. There are nuances, but there are no explicit stupid things. The same goes with Russian. In fact, Russian and Latvian, at least structure-wise, is relatively similar. German too, so that's... There are stupid things, but not that many or that explicit, so no. Speed limits in German. What the just why? Oh ye gods, why? Schauslash Zelf. Oh god, Schauslash Zelf. There we go. Yeah. That's one of the things. Oh well. Oh, language is right. Yeah, it's fun times, right? I mean, on the bright side, it's at least it's not one of the Asian languages, because why do you have alphabet so fucking large that you literally need to be like a second grader just, or what was it, like go to the second grade or learn the second grade that you can actually start reading fucking newspapers and stuff. But just no, it's why? So yeah, simple alphabet, simple sentence structure, and just longest word in English. Okay, that I get you, but it's not as horrible as German anyways. So yeah, besides you don't really see in general that many long words, so that's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, knowing languages is a good thing, sure. Yeah. But yeah, it's a thing. How far have I gone? 16 jumps. Fucking hell. Alright, here we go. Okay. Okay, so Musoko. Alright, so the chemical name for titin, right? Titin or something, or tits. I don't know. Is 819 letters long. Jesus fucking Christ, that's just... What is... Sometimes just wondering, what the fuck is wrong with people, right? Why do you make such a long descriptive one-word things. What happened to simple and short? I get it by end of time or whatnot else. You just basically. Well, then again, it's chemistry, right? It is just chemistry, but still. Make it simple and short. You're gonna run out of simple and short things, well, sooner or later, yes. But even so, there are so many so many ways of just putting and stringing things together. You don't need to just go overboard with fucking things. Oh, gee gods. Well, yeah, chemistry is a bitch. I get it. I get it. When I joined the stream, I changed the subject. Well, yeah, eventually. I tend to drift on many different subjects, so... Hey, ja, gadās visādi mums, vai ne? Happens. Happens to the best of us, yeah? Do I watch Fun Face? No. As a matter of fact, I don't watch any of the Latvian content creators. I don't even, well, sure, when it comes down to Elite Dangerous, I tend to check, and I loosely use the word check, what the other content creators are doing from time to time, just to see whether, just to see whether or not they made the same sort of idea for a video that I want to make, and if they did, well, I either change things in some ways or make it special to me. But that's the only sort of a video that I watch related to what I do, right, or what I am oftentimes. You know. I don't watch any of the Latvian guys because, well, none of their content interests me really, and well, not really curious. Well, again, I do check from time to time as to what is happening with the other content creators in Latvia, but there's really not much to see in the first place, which is unfortunate. On the bright side, there is plenty of space for growth if you want to start, or if you are a Latvian and want to start make videos. Well, hey, there's always someone that will watch. But the growth in Latvia, unfortunately, we have about 2 million people that know Latvian language, so making videos exclusively in Latvian is not the greatest way to, you know, grow. And let's consider that about half of the people probably don't watch YouTube at all. 1/3 is probably that, well, watch YouTube and are interested in some videos, and only maybe 1/20th of even that subcategory is just interested in the stuff that you'd be making. So growth in Latvian language related content is very limited, which is probably why most of the big YouTube channels or growing YouTube channels in Latvia are speaking well, Russian. That's the thing. Compared to Lithuania, actually, if you go on, Social Blade, right? If you check channels, depending on, you know, what type of country they are listed under, Lithuanians actually have plenty of channels that are actually, there are very few that speak Russian, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, there are plenty of Latvian opportunities and what else, but yeah, again, it is interesting the difference between the channels. So in Estonia is the same thing, right? Of course, in Estonia they have more English-speaking channels. In Lithuania they literally have Polish or Lithuanian-speaking ones. And in Latvia we have Russian-speaking ones, so there is that sort of a difference. It's, at least I've noticed, and of course it's generalization, it's not a whole fucking thing. But hey, an interesting factoid that I picked up. So there you go. And Jans, yep, before the Hypertown, since Funface is going, I checked up as to, you know, who's going, and well, yeah, I did check their growth and all that stuff. just to at least get acquainted as to what they do and how they do things and all that. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, TheYamiks comes a little prepared to the Latvian content creator, or as they call them, fucking influencers. I hate the word influencer, but whatever. Yeah, to their meeting, and you know, just to know who is who. So yeah. But yeah, when it comes down to gaming in Latvia, or gaming channels in Latvia, there really are very few that, I don't know, even I can't really be counted as a diverse content creator. As a matter of fact, only my last couple of videos have been quite diverse. I've been dedicated to Elite Dangerous, you know, there's yeah, there's some folk, or there are some folk making videos for Counter-Strike. Obviously there are a few that make videos for GTA, maybe some League of Legends and Dota, but I haven't seen big channels with that stuff, so it's, oh well, whatever. In any case, honestly, I don't particularly care, you know, whether or not someone is Latvian or not. It's always nice to see whether or not they are, right? But realistically speaking, I'll always judge a person, or a fellow quote-unquote YouTuber, creator as I like to call everyone, right? A creator by their work. And yeah, that will be way more important to me than, you know, any sort of affiliation with anything else. So yeah. There you go. That's sort of the answer I can give you. I don't know. Influencer sounds like a disease, right? Influencer is an influenza agent. You got. Yeah. Subparanon. Yeah, I know. There are all kinds of folks around the world and all that stuff, and we all make different things. As a matter of fact, actually, now that I think of it, if you talk about Latvian creators, and I'm not talking about videos, artists I'm talking about, there are actually some that are doing decent, if not even pretty good. I wouldn't say great, but still pretty good work. In Unicron, that is the Latvian, or oh yeah, it is the Latvian anime related, you know, sort of convention, right? Technically it is with gaming and all that stuff, but mostly its origins come from anime, but regardless. So in Unicron you usually see artists, you know, sort of peddling their wares and all that stuff. And from time to time I do walk by and take a look at the artist segment, and well, there are some, mostly chicks, that draw or have their hand in drawing, which is okay. I mean, there are a few guys, which is kind of weird not to see more guys doing artwork, but well, this is what it is. In any case, there are some decent ones as well, and from time to time I even see some Lithuanian and Estonian Baltic brothers and sisters, so it's always nice. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Basically, there you go. And Harbinger, right? So good morning, TheYamiks. How's the Space Madness treating you today? Well, yeah. That's yeah. It's treating me indeed. So, yeah. And Jan say, well, you take care and I'll see you around indeed. All the guys are drawing furry stuff. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Right, so here's the thing about artists, online freelance artists that, or people from DeviantArt that a lot of people, you know, kind of joke about, or in the whole segment of it, that if you want to be an artist, oh yeah, you can go ahead and be an artist and, you know, develop your skills as you know, creator, you know, an artist in general. The thing, though, that you're gonna have to sort of realize quickly, or you will realize quickly, is that essentially, if you become an artist on DeviantArt and you do some, well, commissions, which, well, everyone does, right? Commissioned art, you're pretty much gonna get probably a lot of free porn requests, and mostly I think it was wolves are popular thing, and wolves and dragons. So basically you're gonna be drawing a lot of free wolf gay porn. That's gonna be your bread and butter on DeviantArt. That's a common stereotype, by the way. So obviously it's not for all, but you get the point. It's gonna be basically that. So, actually, there was a wonderful skit on, I think, YouTube somewhere about being a freelance artist on the internet or something like that. You can look it up. Maybe you'll find the video that I'm talking about. But it basically sort of encompasses that sort of a stereotype. It's so yeah. Maybe, hell, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, feel free to post a link in my Discord. I think no, it's not safe or it's okay. So post videos probably should be fine. So yeah. So yeah. There you go. Basically, that's that's sort of an interesting little thing. Dragon Dick, TheYamiks Dragon Dick. Nah. Subparanon, right, so, TheYamiks finally got my Imperial Cutter. Well, congratulations on that. Quick question, where can I buy Imperial Lube to fit through that damn mail slot? I've gotten stuck several times because of my girth! Those that don't know what Imperial Cutter is, you can Google it quickly. It's the biggest ship in the game, and it's a real biggest ship in the game. Beluga doesn't count, but anyways, and yeah, you'll get used to it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just going in dry sometimes is fun. Subparanon, yeah. Going in dry sometimes can be fun. And that's a quote for today without context that can be pretty fun, right? Yay! Oaken, right, so... No, as a matter of fact, I don't know what it is about, well, I don't know, furries or just human beings in general, that they like fucking wolves so much. Literally, one of my closest friends, I wouldn't call him quite a furry, but, well, actually not. I think that I probably should revise that sentence. But anyways, the point is, his name, you know, online presence name and whatnot else was either Wolfie, Wolfinator, or something about wolves and so on and so forth. And probably we got plenty of you in the chats as well that either have used or will use, or are using, rather, that sort of a character idea or name for themselves. I don't know. It's funny oftentimes that not a lot of people choose, I don't know, a maggot or some sort of other type of a creature for themselves. It's just always, wolves, wolves, wolves. You're so original. You're basically an overgrown feral dog there. A rabid dog. There we go. But no, but yeah, the fascination with the creature itself in the human history is quite well documented, as a matter of fact. And there's, I mean, yeah, dogs in general, yeah, sure, they're basically humans' best friend, as it's called. I'm personally a cat person, right? I love me pussies. Yes, that joke. Spatik, Well, hey, thanks. Yeah, actually, speaking of my voice and all that stuff, right, as a matter of fact, in Latvian, at least when I use Latvian, my voice is relatively common-ish, I think. At least I hear relatively similar voices around my sort of place and what it does. Maybe that's just my perception, and honestly, I actually wouldn't be surprised if that's just my perception. But when it comes down to English, my voice is so squeaky and a piece of shit. But hey, I don't know. Again, I'm just tossing out the self-deprecation, what else. So don't pay it any mind. Anyways, let's see what we got. I think I missed. Astronaut guy, right? So, what do you think of the space legs, TheYamiks? I've been watching a lot of videos and opinions and blah 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 blah. Right, so space legs. That feature is required for more immersion, and in my opinion, that would add a common point from which, well, players would sort of be able finally to measure the size of the galaxy properly. Because here's the thing, what is your reference point for, you know, how big your ship is, how big the stars and the universe is? You often don't feel the size of everything in this game because, well, you can travel, you know, even thousands of light years a second, right? Thousands. So that's a very sort of a, well, numbing experience. And the same thing goes with just sitting in a chair, right? You never really even realize how big the cockpit you sit in is. So that's the thing. You never really get sort of a reference point. Sure, you can say that SRV, you know, that buggy thing, is a good reference point, but even that is way larger than, you know, your character is. So you don't really have that. So, yeah. Right, I just want to aim things. And the Vescots, hey, greetings. What's up? Let's see what else we got. Mochitas, right. I actually answered that question previously. I do not watch any of the other content creators from Latvia. Also, you may experience some frame drops right about now because I'm actually filming the current scene. I usually do this when I, you know, travel from place to place and all that stuff. But yeah, here's the thing that I came to see, really. So yeah, there's that. But no, I don't watch any Latvian content creators because, well, their content doesn't interest me, as a matter of fact. I did say that before. None of the content creators, yeah, don't interest me. That's the thing. I do check up on what they are doing from time to time, or, you know, what's the change in the, you know, content creator faces or what else, you know, which one's growing, which one's dying and all that stuff. But no, I don't particularly care. Again, it's none of them really make anything that I am interested in. So there you go. Let's see, Harbinger, right, so space legs would also require NPCs to be walking around, blah 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 blah. Well, you don't need necessarily NPCs to walk around and all that. I mean, you don't, really, just simply don't. Right, let me just come on, camera. Where's the fucking sheep? Let's come on. Moving the camera backwards, so ship should be coming in the scene. There we go, that's the ship coming in. Right, and Musoko, right. It's time to make TheYamiks a cut for Sona. Jesus fucking... Okay, you know what? At this point, if you want to make, I don't know, any fan art or fan works, please do, and send me the links and all that stuff. Be that YouTube, that is, I have a contact email, I have Twitter as well, so feel free to do that. I'd love to see any work that you can do. But maybe, who knows, maybe something funny will come out of it. Seriously, you never know. So yeah, but yeah. Mochitas, no, I didn't say that the content creators from Latvia are boring. It's just that I personally am not interested in the topics they cover. That's the thing. I am interested in gaming and all that stuff, but even then, it's very niche and very specific. So that's the thing. Some of them actually do make some interesting stuff from time to time. Yeah, I'll tell you that much. It's just not that the topic is not interesting to me personally. That's the nuance. Pavi, greetings. Hey. How was the Saturday for you? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. But yeah, the thing about Space Legs is that, you know, getting up from the chair, walking around with your, you know, suit on and just, your person walking around. That would make the game's, well, perception, on at least your own perception as to what is and how big things are, better and, well, more relatable, I suppose. And then you actually could realize that Anaconda is actually as big as a fucking football field. That's the thing. It would be it is as big as the fucking football field. But when you have a camera that can quickly move like this, you may think it's a small ship, right? It just looks like, looks like a small ship. But when you actually, you know, zoom in and look at things, like, let me just get the glare off of this thing, right? So this is your character inside there, right? That's your character. That's me sitting in there. And when you actually zoom out slowly, you actually start to realize how big it is. But if you were to actually walk around, you would at least get that reminder constantly that you're in a big, massive thing. While sitting from a chair like this, well, you can't say anything, or can't tell shit. Or how big things are, and what depends, so yeah. Right, let's see. Mochitas, feel free to paste some links in my Discord and all that stuff. If I have the time, I'll probably take a look at, but what most people have ever, you know, offered me as you know, check out these guys or check out this thing. Most of the time, realistically speaking, I've found the content boring. So I wouldn't expect that I would like anything that people tend to suggest as a good thing, but then again, there have been exceptions. Actually, good exceptions, in fact. But yeah, still. Anyways, you never know. So yeah, just join the Discord and post and that there. And in the meantime, I'll just film a couple of things here and there. And so. Okay, here we go. Are those space mushrooms? Kinda. Sure, yeah. These are one of the mollusk types that you can find in, you know, those nebulae-looking things, otherwise known as notable space phenomenon, or, well, Lagrange clouds. So it's very, very, very fucking dark. Oh well. Here we go, a little bit more light. That's kind of nice. Let's see, there we go. Can I make space acid? Can you make space acid? I don't know, can you? Seriously, what do you expect me to answer on that? Alright. And there we go, that's one. Shit. There we go. Why do I keep moving mouse? Sometimes just wonder what the fuck. It's yo-yo. It's yo-yo spinning wheel. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yep. Oh well. Wonder how it tastes. The first thing that comes to your mind. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that. I guess it's in human nature, right? Ah, just fucking eat everything, right? Do I play some other games other than Elite Dangerous? Well, here's the thing. You have to realize that, well, the size of the channel I've gained mostly through playing this particular game, making videos for the community about this game. So, yeah, it's sort of the mainstay for me right now. Sure, eventually I will play some other games and all that stuff, but for streams, mostly what you can expect is definitely this game until, you know, I manage to get into something else, and perhaps I will. Eventually, perhaps, who knows? Like, you know, the Latvian video games, that video was amazing, at least in reception and all that stuff. So, who knows? Maybe I'll branch out onto just general game playing. You never know. So, I'd love that. I definitely love that, because playing one game for too many years can be fun. It can be fun. Team Fortress 2, fucking awesome game. I'd love to, you know, be one of their creators, but you know, the community and the viewer base I have is the one I have. And honestly, I'm rather surprised by the amazing things that the Elite Dangerous, you know, community in general have done. So, yeah, it's been an amazing sort of a ride, and still is, you know. I've met some quite nice people and all that stuff. So, generally speaking, Elite is a community. Definitely is wonderful, despite, you know, having forums or toxic folks and all that stuff. It's a nice community. It's definitely a nice community. Right, so that's one thing down. And what type of mollusk was that? Let me store the footage properly first. Yeah, I'm not gonna film more than that, but what type of mollusk was that? I need information. Here we go. Here we go. Lagrange clouds, blah blah blah. I don't care. A real mollusk. Okay, it's some real mollusks there. Real. Chocks. Okay. Now, there seems to be nothing more interesting in this sector. Let's see, maybe there's something here? No, nothing interesting. Film. Wait, hold on. Bell. Yeah, I did film bells. Filmed umbrellas as well. Let's see, what else? Orion Spur. This is the... Oh, back to the bubble, basically. Filmed, I think. Or I can film it quickly. Then there's the Targoid. Temple, huh? Let's see. Nothing interesting. Okay. What about you? No, that's the wrong one. Okay, this seems interesting. Looks like that'd be my next target, and that's 6,000 light years. Okay, not far away. Well, relatively speaking. At least it's not somewhere here, so that's kind of nice. So I guess I'm slowly but surely getting my ass back to the bubble, perhaps? Well, we'll see. Not that I really want to. I'm gonna go and probably search some other things, but well, for now. Okay, here we go. And now I need to just what? There we go. Jump. Off we go, jumping again. For the last half hour of the stream. You know what? I might actually switch to the main account. Yeah, you know what? For the last half hour, I'm just gonna do one thing. And that's go in open in that thingamajig. So give me a second, I will switch accounts. Unfortunately, you can't do this from this screen. Sucks, but I know. So yeah, I'm gonna go on my main account and back to the interstellar garbage. Yay! At the end of the stream, let's just get fucked in the ass by more skilled players. That makes sense. That's a good idea, right? Let's see. Mochi ties, right? So no, just no. About moderators and other things, here's the thing. For both the Discord channel, Discord server that is, as well as streams and all that stuff, moderation and all that stuff, I reserve for some other times, and I might make some inquiries whether or not people would like to be one later, but right now everything is working as intended, and of course in time I might search for replacements or additional help, but not now. Come on. Oh, for the love of gods. Okay, come on, log in. There we go, logged in, good. Now to launch the thingamajig, and let me just quickly... Yep. Do we have a game? Come on, load in. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, so let's see. Sub-Z. Hey, glad you enjoy my videos and all that stuff. How are we? Actually, how is everyone in this Saturday? What kind of a nonsense are you up to? I personally am gonna get fucked in just a couple of minutes. Probably. So, stay tuned as I take my almost non-existent skill for a ride. Yay! Actually, now that I think of it, I probably yeah, so this is the place that actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? Just in case the last... Let's see, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump to fucking here. I'm just gonna jump back and then dock in the other station in this system, because going back and forth from this fucking mega ship back to that station, man, it sucks dick so much. Come on. Right, let's do some combat. Yeah? Oh, come on. There we go. Oops, sorry for the reset on the overlay there. I had to change one little setting there. Right. So yeah, the chat gets, you know, reset after every scene change, and I used to need that for some issues with OBS, so yeah, I kind of changed that. Never mind, everything's fine. Right, now. Now to jump back. Where? Jocks, 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 and... Yeah, there we go. Should be fine. Probably should be fine, right? Nothing could go wrong. No, everything's gonna be fine. Totally fine. Everything's gonna be super fine. As I get ground into pieces. Yay! What a wonderful day it will be. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Now then, I need to dock on the prospect. There we go. That's the one. Actually, what the fuck is that icon? Pilot's Handbook smuggling. Oh, trade. I see. Okay, gotcha. Let's see, I'm in open play. Yes, I'm in open play, but I don't see any players around. Probably I need to get closer to that starport, because right now... Yeah, there should be players near there. Charlie, hey, Yamiks, I've just joined. What's happening? Right, so for the end... Or for the last 20 minutes of the stream, I decided to go in open, back in the bubble with my main account. Rather than going exploring, and what essentially will end up probably me getting fucked, because for Saturday, I mean, let's end on a high note, as the streamer himself decides to basically go up against, or most likely gonna get fucked by a PvP gankers. Why not, right? Demonstrating my lack of skill is a credible thing to do, right? No, but it's just mostly why I tend to do it just because it's fun, right? Mensch. Ah, yes. Nothing could go wrong. Optimistic me before entering the abyss. Ah, yeah. What could go wrong, right? Whatever could go wrong? Nothing. No. Page Jumper, yes, greetings, what's up? There we go. Let's see. Come on. Oh, come on. Just move. And break. Right, that should do the trick. Right, here we go. Hopefully there will be a medium pad free. Oh, right, so basically the station that I'm going to has only one medium pad, and I'm flying a medium ship. So, yeah, let's be honest, everyone here in this system is in a medium ship, so chances of having that one single solitary landing pad for me being free in a multiplayer... Yeah, good luck with that, TheYamiks. Oh, what a surprise. Oh, what a surprise. Docking... Wait, hold on. It's granted? The fuck? Okay, I'ma take it. Well, that was a surprise, honestly. Yeah, let's just land like proper pilots do, right? There we go, that's the perfect way of landing. Yeah, there we go, that's how you do it, right? Just to show you what is happening right now. That's me. Landing. Actually, can I do it from the third person? There we go. Chick, 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 chick. No, what the fuck? Oh, come on. No, wrong rotation. Wrong rotation. Gods. Okay. No, no. Oh, gods, just... Okay. Calm yourself, Yamiks. There we go. Rotate. Rotate, good. Oh, for the love of God. Just stop rotating. Okay. No, no. Okay. There we go. There we go. Downwards. There we go. Oh, gods, come on. Okay, here we go. Backwards. Good. Okay, where was the center of this thing? Yeah, there we go. That's a docking. Yeah. I know I could do it eventually. I'm getting better and better in this mouse thing using. Oh boy. Anyways, docked. Might as well resupply real quick and get off. Essentially. Remote workshop to advanced. There we go. Done, 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 done. Launch. Looks like your first attempt. Oh, then you definitely know how to land, because my first attempts at docking. Oh my. I didn't explode, if that's what you mean. No, but it wasn't the safest one either. Okay, now. So then what I need to do is get my ass to the Guardian site and start collecting garbage if I only even get that far. So we'll see. Yeah, well. Right, anyways, the end of the stream is pretty much closing in slowly but surely, so once more I got to remind folks to subscribe to YouTube, follow on the Twitch side if you haven't already, and if you enjoy the stuff that I do. And, alright, yeah, do join the Discord, as I do intend to do some giveaways, and explicitly in Discord, as a matter of fact, relatively soon. But yeah, there'll be plenty of giveaways done and all that, so... let's see, aside from that, of course, if you want to support the work that I do, be that while streaming or because of the videos and all that stuff, check out Patreon link down below. That support really helps a lot, and also you get a nice little role in Discord for that too. Aside from that, hey, there's always Streamlabs and superchats for tips and all that, so hey, if you like the work that I do, always consider that. In any case, now coming in too hot. No, no. Damn it. Damn it, it was too far. Too fast. Okay, okay. Now we wait. Fucking hell. Charlie, and most of the time I use ADC WBY. What the hell is that? I'm probably missing some sort of acronym here, but I have no fucking idea what that is. Damn it, brain! Think! You stupid brain! Yeah, well... Fuck. I'm in open and there's no one literally around. What the hell? Oh well. Advanced docking computer. Gotcha. Fucking hell. Here we go. Oh, I was too close to the surface. Of course I was. Of course I was. Of course. And yep, I'll make it. I'll make it. There we go. Full speed ahead. Okay. And there we go. And there are still no players around. Well, that's a surprise. Am I really in open? Doesn't feel like it. Also, this is how you land on the planet, by the way. Definitely, this is this safest. Yep, safest way to land on the planet. Whoop-de, motherfucking do. Here we go. Perfect. Hold on, give me a second. There we go, perfect. See? I landed. Everything is fine. It was pro landing, yes. Here we go. No gankers around today, huh? Okay, well, I guess I'll showcase you the grand gameplay the developers think is the best thing for this Interstellar Initiative thingamajig. So basically what you do for this event thingamajig is collect basically these things on the ground, and that's pretty much it. Oh right, I can't shoot the fucking thing. God damn it. Now I can shoot it now that I'm away from this stupid ship. Where are you? Yoink! Come on. Oh, come on, just collect it. Wait, what? Why is it not collecting? Come on. Don't... Do I have anything in my inventory? I have one more slot open. Why the fuck is it not collecting? Okay, no. Anyways, fuck it. You collect two things at a time, and then bring them to your ship. And preserve boarding, no. Transfer cargo, chocks, transfer cargo, and do it all over again, just finding more crap to find, to put in. That's the gameplay. That's the great gameplay the developers think is, well, good. Let's just use the word good. The gameplay that they think is good. Okay, let's just enjoy that. Oh, great. Now I have to deal with this piece of shit. Did they change? Hold on, they've changed the particle locks. Oh, right. Oh, great. Okay. They've changed a couple of things, definitely. They've changed the look of these things. Holy fuck, okay. I think they got... Yeah, whatever. Well, in any case, the gameplay in general is just why? Why, developers? Why have you done this? And of course, because this site actually has, well, these fucking things. Collecting crap becomes very easy, right? Oops, here we go.
Target destroyed.
Disappointing, that's all I can say. Disappointing results from developers. I mean, going to this place once, twice, what else, doing little things, yeah, it can be fun, but when you have actually have to collect crap constantly just to participate in an event. No, no, that's retarded. Anyways, whoops, no, oh crap. Holy fuck, I made a backflip without even trying. Fuck yeah, I'm great. Anyways, I'm just gonna deliver these two things and that'll be it. That'll be my participation in this stupid fucking thing. Fuck it, seriously. Not gonna bring all the 6. I'm not just. No, I'm not gonna do more than one fucking delivery. Fuck this noise. Anyways, moving on. Palamas, hey, nice to see ya. Here we go. And back to the starports, right? Yep. Yoink. Tyson, right, so, beat it at the horse, Yamiks. I've been doing this crap for 2 days and I'm not even close to done. Why do you need to do it more than just once? I mean, sure, at this point I'm just gonna be relying that everyone else completes it. That, you know, people actually come together and do this thing together. But it's been literally 2-3 days. 3 days. Let's just give them benefit of the doubt. 3 days since people started, you know, collecting this stuff, and only we got the first tier. Actually, let me just read this fucking thing. Where is everyone? Why is open so empty now? What the hell? Yeah, well, I guess I'm not gonna be dying today then. In any case, I'm just gonna read that fucking thing properly, because, is there a difference between tiers, I wonder? Well, whatever. Landing like a pro. Yep, there we go. Landing like a... Whoops, I'm wrong side. Come on, turn. There we go. Perfect. And sell. Actually, what's the price at which they will be selling this shit? And of course it doesn't highlight. No, it does highlight. 23,000 for 1 ton. That's not a lot. In fact, that's very little. Whatever. Anyways. Let's see, so this is the initiative, right? So, increase deliveries, blah, 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 blah. CEO of whatever, I don't care. Let's see, we therefore invite the galactic community to collect Guardian commodities, blah, 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 blah. This will allow us to provide a stock of existing Guardian human technology while also stimulating further studies, blah, blah, blah. Delivering should be made to the, I don't care, the appeal begins at I don't care. To earn rewards, you must sign up with an active participant before delivering Guardian casket, blah, 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 blah. That I've done. Be aware that faction side changes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically they don't even... What's the difference between tiers? What's the point? No information about tiers. Oh wait, no, wait, right. Aside from the credit reward, and let's be honest, 1,000,000 credits is less than 5-minute work on a mission. Less than 5-minute work on a mission, on a single fucking mission. Less than 5 minutes of work, and that's a whole week's reward for the top 10 commanders. Top 10 people who brought in the most items. What is your reward? The same reward as everyone else, and 1,000,000. What incentive has anyone to be the top 10. Really? Is that the incentive? Are you fucking kidding me? Just fuck Frontier, seriously, about their ideas. So yeah, it's bad. It's really bad, to say the least. Well, anyways. Right, so pretty much this is gonna be pretty much the end of the stream and all that stuff. Jim, everyone is ganking at Founders World. Just got interdicted there twice. Ah, no, gotcha. Let's see. TVIEG. On Latvian video games, you missed the Metro that new Metro. Wait, what? In the second video I didn't, so you can always just, you know, poke, look at that thing. But also in Metro games, Riga, Riga is actually not the station in Latvia. It's Rizhskaya Stanция in Moscow. Yeah, I got confused by that as well. So yeah, but in any case, there you go. Fighting low 10 diamonds. Let's see, phase jumper. So, Yamiks, do you think the fast travel system would help the game, like Super FSD? Yeah, that would definitely be interesting. I personally, what I would like myself is a wormhole. I really would like wormholes or wormhole drives or something like that, or gates even. Right? Simple as that. Anyways. Well, in general, I guess that'll be it for today's little stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, in general, my little rants and all that stuff from, well, all the nonsense today. And, well, I'll see you pretty much tomorrow. I'm not sure what actually, I have a couple ideas for tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming Elite or something else, but well, I'll figure out. Anyways, yeah, as I said previously, do subscribe on YouTube, do follow on the Twitch and all that wonderful stuff, and of course, don't forget to check out the extra links in the description if you, I don't know, are buying games or other things. You know, there are some useful things, be that Epic Store. Yeah, I know, and also the same thing goes with Frontier Store and I think Humble as well. Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you then tomorrow, and have a great evening, and yeah, enjoy the weekend, guys. Take care. I'll see you then pretty much tomorrow, the same time, the same place.